watching Mr. and Mrs. Aussies breast cancer awareness stream, helping out DjGoHam. If you haven't heard of them, go check them out. That is Mr. Aussie and Mrs. Aussie, along with Lunatic Calm. DjGoHam. We got GolfCart Jockey. They're all in my channel description. If you, which I am currently going to be modifying in the future, so make sure you track them all down and give them a sub and give them a like and hit that bell for notifications, because I've managed to find an awesome group of people to broadcast with and have good times with and just enjoy the game for what it is. And a big thank you to those who have subbed to my channel. I just hit 70 subscribers in 2 weeks or so. I've had this channel up for 2 years, and I've managed to maintain a steady 21, 22 subscribers. Since I found this family, it's grown from 21, 22 to 70 in 2 weeks, and that just goes to show how awesome these people are and how much we just enjoy the game and what we do and how much we enjoy it. So please go give them a like, give them a share, join their chat stream. They love talking and meeting new people. I know I do. That's why I was over there helping them out. Just good people all the way around, and they're raising money for a good cause. There's too many loved ones lost because of cancer, and not enough research to back it up to find a cure for it. So we are on Altenstein. Back to Altenstein. We are going to be running a New Holland map on this channel. On this map, I try to do, when I do my maps, I like to try to pick a brand name to go with. And thank you for that friend request there. Who was that? Matt 1892, I highly appreciate it. So we're running a New Holland based map here on Altenstein. It's kind of a small map, which as many of you know who watch my streams and my videos, I tend to favor the smaller maps because they are 10 times easier to work with. It's easy. Well, not easy to work with, but easier to manage. So, as you can see, we've gotten rid of some of the base game equipment on this map. We went with some a little bit different stuff, but we're kind of using old school machinery, which I also favor. I got to get my butt in gear and get some work done on the golden days of farming, because that is another map that I'm doing, and I'm using all antique equipment on that farm. So anybody is interested in joining, I do have a Facebook page, Tiny 426's gaming channel. So anybody wants to check that out, they're more than welcome to. It's not just for video gaming, it is for anybody who wants to share what they're into for hobbies. I myself have an extensive list of hobbies. I'm a model builder, car, plane, boat builder. I'm an amateur, but I've been doing it since I was probably about 8 years old. Some people won't say that's amateur, but you know what? You never stop learning. So it's always, in my eyes, you're always an amateur. You can't be perfect at something in life. You can always learn though. So we're gonna get some work done here. Uh, there's fields in Altenstein that you don't quite know are fields until you are putzing around. So this is one of them. This field is actually, when you first start the base game, this field is not a known field. I'll zoom in here. I don't believe it is anyway. Let me zoom in. Where am I? I am over here. Right there, that's me. That's that little yellow dot right there. That's me. Or that little green dot. That field's not marked. Okay? This field here is also not marked, but that field is not usable. And then if you go over yonder, this field's not usable. It's outside the borders. And believe it or not, there's a field here. There's a little potato patch kind of thing going on here. There's a grass field right here next to the brook, behind the barn. That's fenced in. The access point's right here. And then you have this grass field here that is not marked either. Or actually, that's a potato field as well. It's not marked though. So if you plow these, they're free fields. You don't have to pay for them. You just plow them, you fertilize them, and you use them. And Pandora's Box, if you see this, thank you for accepting my friend request. I hope to be able to join these folks on their streams a lot more often now that I've made contact with them. Mr. and Mrs. Aussie, this was my first, tonight was my very first stream with them, and I only planned on helping them out for about an hour, and I was having such a good time that I stuck around for almost 2. But I wanted everybody to have their fair share at helping them out for raising money for a good cause. So I did 2 hours and I hopped off, and now I'm over here doing my own thing. Mr. and Mrs. Aussie have a bunch of good people on there helping them out right now, and they'd love to hear from anybody who sees this and heads over there and says hello. So please do. They're going to get some work done here. We are on seasons with this map. If anybody's curious, I use the, for this particular mod, which I love this map, the Geo mod I'm using is Moravia and the Bohemian and Moravian Geo mods. It is the closest thing I could find to an actual Altenstein, Germany geo weather pattern. So, and yes, I actually did the research to find that. I looked up a map on Google of Germany. I found the basic location of this this map, and I went from there. So I was able to base my mod off of that research. Guys at work were kind of busting my butt because I was doing it, but oh well. So we're gonna get some stuff done. Oh, did I miss a spot there on that field? Let's zoom in on that grass field there. Let's take a look and see what I fertilized. Shut that off. I gotta change my filters back. Nope. Okay, good. Nope. Go back in there. Okay, so what is next? What field do we have to hit next? I do not remember, so let's go back over here. Fertilized. Okay, I've got 2 fertilized. I've missed some spots in 2. So those 2 fields, that's a grass field there. So we got those fertilized. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to shut that off. We're going to hop over to, what is this? That thing. Cool. We're going to jump over here. We're going to go back over to the grass field and hit what I missed. We're in, I think our, oh, hold on a second, I gotta get out, turn that on, there we go. So we are in day 1 still of spring on Altenstein here. Oh, I dropped that thing, didn't want to do that. There we go. I think I missed some spots, so we're just gonna touch up a little bit. Hit what I missed, and we'll continue on. You're probably yelling at me for driving on grass without care tires or care wheels on, but the grass hasn't grown yet, so not going to hurt it none. We got a bunch of hidden type grass fields here, so we're gonna show them to you. It should have basic layout of the map. Cut through here. This is our farmyard, obviously. I kept a lot of the base game equipment, and we'll upgrade that as we go along. So. Okay, this field here is the next one to be fertilized. Get that going. You always want to fertilize your fields before you plow them under. I have a bad habit of not doing that, and yeah, it's better for working the soil if you do this. That's another grass field that we're going to hit up. Right there that you own in the beginning of the game. We'll get this done, and we own this field here. There's a grass field right next to it, and there's one over there as well. Got a lot of work to do here. Spent 2 hours over on Mr. and Mrs. Aussies stream, and I wanted to get some work done on my own, plus I wanted to give somebody else a chance to hop in on their broadcast and give them a hand, so this is where we are. This is what we're going to do. Oh, there we go. Nope, it's gonna start fertilizing my other field there like it always does. That's alright, we'll stop him right there. A little bit of a headland. And I'm gonna mute my headset, so if anybody jumps in, please feel free to say hello. I will join the chat, and I'll love to talk to anybody who will be watching. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm back. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm back. Come on, get out of there. Alrighty, so. Gonna sneak in here on Lunatic Calm's stream. And like I said, if anybody joins, I will be more than happy to chat with you. Enjoy the stream. Thanks for joining. How you doing?
We all appreciate your patience there. Yeah. Relax. And we appreciate that too.
Welcome to the stream, viewer. Thanks for joining. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you're enjoying my content. And I gotta mute my phone here because I'm watching Lunatic Com right now and keeping an eye on the 12-hour charity stream that Mr. and Mrs. Aussie are running to help out DjGoHam, raise money for breast cancer awareness. Awesome group of people I've managed to find on the YouTube community and the farming community for Farm Sim 17. It's going to soon be Farm Sim 19. We're down to 18 days and counting here in the United States. 18 or 17, I think. So. Tonight I am working on Altenstein. This is one of my own maps that I just started streaming on. I did my 2 hours on Mr. and Mrs. Aussie stream helping out, and I wanted to give other people a chance to jump in and have a good time and help raise some money. So I came over here to do a little bit of work on my channel, get some content out for my viewers. Hopefully spread the love with DjGoHam and fam. I am not in this, repeat, not in this for any monetary value. I do this as a hobby. I enjoy it. When I get home from work, it's midnight, so I tend not to try to wake the wife up and bother her. So I sit in my living room and I stream for most of the hours of the night. As Lunatic Com puts it, I run the night shift over here. And as I'm just finishing up, usually Mr. and Mrs. Aussie are just getting on. So it's I don't know what time we got here. It's 10 after 4 my time, so over in Australia it's probably around I want to say probably 7 o'clock-ish or so. And usually as I'm getting my boys up and ready for school, they're just putting their kids down to sleep for the night. So works out. It's almost we were talking about it in chat. It's almost a 24-hour stream of different perspectives of Farm Sim players, and everybody gets along. Everybody has a good time, and we all love the game. We all love helping other people out. Oh, that's a fence. Look out. Shut that off. You're wasting it. Oh, that's a tiny grass field. My goodness. Yeah, I know I don't own that field. Thank you. There we go. Maybe if I move over here? Nope. Wrong button. Okay, so there is, I believe, all of my fields that I know of I own fertilized. I got nope, I got one over here. I gotta do. There's one up here. There's one right there. A tiny one. I think there's one or two. There's another field right there I can take care of right there. We got some fields, we got some plowing and working to do, so let's go around and get everything fertilized. Come back up this way. Get my grass growing for the summertime here. Get that all fertilized and done up. So I do a mix of streams via first person and or third person. Where is that my field too? Do I own that field? I don't know, I can't see myself. Welcome to the stream, folks. Thanks for joining. Highly appreciated. Oh, we're going way out of context there. Get back over. Here we go. Cows go moo. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, okay, we gotta go this way. What's going on? How was your night with FS Club last night when I passed out on y'all? Gotta remember to keep an eye on my aminals before I accidentally kill some. I see you in here, cows. There's one other person that's watching, but I think they're lurking. Did you go to bed yet, cows? I mean, have you been up all night? I've been up all night, but I'm wired. I am jacked up on Mountain Dew. Nope, nope, just kidding. Alrighty. I did see that. I saw that. I was talking about the other night when I called it quits after like 20 minutes to 3 in the morning. I couldn't handle it. I was just too exhausted. Oh, so you're like me. Of course, it's the weekend, so it's my goof off time coming up. I don't have to be to work till 12:30. Yeah, no, I know. AM. Same here. Some of my boys are getting up and getting ready for schools about 5:30 in the morning. Okay, so we need to go this way. Okay, so there's me. I need to go here. There's a field there. There's a grass field there. There's something here. We'll refill the cedar. And I have a lot of crap going. So I've been to work since Tuesday. Yeah, I heard. I remember you saying your tranny went in your vehicle. That sucks, man. Hopefully the week is getting better though, man. I've been where you are. It sucks. Thoughts and prayers, man. I hope everything turns up for the best for you. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. Oh, that sucks. Somebody hacked into your bank account too. Oh, what the hell? Why do people gotta screw with other people's lives? It's so freaking wrong. That really grinds my gears. I'm not just saying that either. That's, for the lack of a better term, bullshit. Well, pardon my language, but that's just crap. Just steal, fucking leave people alone and let them live their lives. Steal from something that isn't going to affect anybody's income. Again, pardon my language. It just pisses me off. Oh no, I'm supposed to be over there. Okay. Well, that's horseshit. The bank should be able to tell you where, especially in this day and age with credit card fraud being such a big thing. I'd be changing that bank in a heartbeat. I'd be yanking all my money right out of that damn thing and going somewhere else. Adam W. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining. Do appreciate it. Yeah, the game. Yeah, that game is a lot more than that. When I've been watching Jim Bob play that. I'm keeping my eyes on that one, waiting for the price to drop. These simulator games are coming out on PlayStation. I love them. Can't get enough of them. But I don't have the money. I gotta start putting in some overtime anyway. So. Okay, that is not our field there, but I think. Nope, that's not our field, but that field up there is ours. So we'll do the headlands on this one, get this one fertilized, and we'll move up there. So, anywho, cows and Adam, how's the weather where you peeps are living at? It's freaking 68 degrees and pouring buckets outside, as Farmer Minn would say it. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, man. It sucks. It sucks nowadays. It's so easy for somebody to do that to somebody else, and it's a horrible thing to have it happen. Haven't been outside all day. Has it been that cold where you live? I had to go outside, but that's because I had to work. Then I went outside to have a cigarette at work and realized it was pouring out, so I got rained on. After some current, Killer Seeker, I will accept that as soon as I am done broadcasting. Nice. Yeah, that's I just got off a little bit ago with Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. And again, folks, for whoever else might be watching, please go check them out. They are having technical difficulties this morning. They are in the current works of getting fixed. They keep having power outage failures. So it's kicking people on and off, unfortunately, but they are getting it taken care of. Adam W., thank you for the sub, man. It's highly appreciated. Welcome to the channel. "34 degrees, where are you at again, cows?" That's the temps we were having last week here in Connecticut. That's ridiculous. Of course, it changed real quick, and when I say real quick, when I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was 38 outside, and then when I woke up like 4 hours later, it was 60. Connecticut sucks. Yeah, it's pouring buckets out here. Not saying. Come on now, you know where I live. And it's not because I told you. For anybody who is watching, I do have a gaming channel page on Facebook. You're more than welcome to join it. Bear with me as that channel is, or that page is new. I tend not to try to Facebook too much. I do what I do the most of. uh, what I do the most of on Facebook currently is with my channel and my Facebook page. The only reason is because if I didn't do anything with that, I would either end up leaving Facebook altogether or end up getting kicked off of it. So, you're in Wisconsin too, huh? Cool. Somebody else subbed to me is out there. Um, you're right up Michigan. That's right, uh, Lake Michigan. I was born in Huntington, Indiana. And Huntington, Indiana is right off the tip of Lake Michigan. And it got really, really, really cold there in the wintertime. I don't remember. I wasn't old enough to remember. Train sim or mudrunner? I have to see if I can afford that mudrunner DLC because I have the game on disc, so I can buy the DLC for like $10.09 after tax because we get screwed on tax here in the state of Connecticut. I'm actually surprised that my internet is still up. I had to make some financial decisions this week with bills. And although I didn't pay the entire internet bill, I did pay a good chunk of it. So, on the eastern side, okay, yep, cool, cool. My dream home is Montana, but my wife won't go for it. I'm still trying to talk her into it though. My dream home is in Montana, base of the Rockies, a little log cabin, dead center in the middle of 100 acres. So I don't have to people. I enjoy talking to my viewers and whatnot. Um, I'm not a peoply person in public, but it's not because I don't want to be. I suffer from social anxiety, so if you walk up to me and start talking about cars and crap, I can go for days. But if you're trying to get me to fit into some niche, forget it. It will not happen. I have the uncanny ability to read people after 20 minutes of listening to them talk or whatever it is they want to call it. And I can tell just by 20 or 30 minutes of listening is how fake or real you can be. And let me tell you, there's the fake outweigh the real by a long shot, sadly. So my circle of friends is growing again, but it is still very on the small side. I didn't realize we owned this many fields on this map from the get-go. Yeah, yeah. I work with a kid well, I don't work with him, but he one of the parts room guys is a youngin, and he works the third shift, so he works the slowest shift of the day. And I don't like talking bad about people, but first time I met him, you could tell he was an obvious millennial. Um, but I could never understand why he had the views that he does. And then I met his father, who happens to work on the day shift. And within 5 minutes of listening, I didn't even talk to the man. I sat and listened. And within those 5 minutes of listening, I knew right where the kid's attitude came from towards life. Didn't have to say a word. All I had to do is sit back and pay attention. and I've gotten to talk more with the kid, and he's got some good points, but on the other hand, he's got a lot of bad points. Yeah. I miss having a pooch. I miss having a dog so much. If I didn't rent where we live, I would have one in a heartbeat. But I have kids, so they're just as awesome. When they're not sitting on your crap. Okay, so we're gonna head over here to field 2. And I think, no, it's field 22. Yep, there it is, field 22. Gonna get that fertilized and then get the plow going. While the plow's running, I'll get the sowing machine going. Or the seeder, as Howard yelled at me the other day about. Oh, there's another grass field too, we gotta hit that up. The seeding machines back in the day were also referred to as sowers, sowing machines, so just spelled a lot differently. So when you sow a field, it's S-O-W-E, which means seeding it or planting it. When you sow clothes, it's S-E-W-I-N-G, so they're same word, different definition. But it's alright, cows. We've got the night shift running, so I don't know how many people actually go through and watch my videos, but I highly doubt it's a lot. I do want to say thank you again to all of my viewers. We just hit 71 subs with Adam West's join. Yes, cows, you got it. That is up from 21 or 22 subs after 2 years of this channel being up. And I just hit the 71 mark with Adam W's subscription. I highly appreciate that. I appreciate that a bunch. If I can give somebody something to do for a couple hours, I'm more than willing to sacrifice my time in the middle of the night to do so, especially when they ain't got nothing else better to do. Cows, I didn't forget about you and or Nicholson Farm. Nicholson Farm has got a funeral to attend to today. So, thoughts and prayers go out to Nicholson Farm and their family. His uncle passed away here about a week ago. We're thinking of you, bud. So, much love. But, Cows, you and him are going to be added to my list of moderators to this channel as soon as I get a chance. Sweet. Awesome. That is awesome to hear, dude. You know what, Cows, I was an on again, off again streamer. I didn't do it a lot. And, finally, I'm sure you've heard this, I caught cut it out. Damn it, you're getting songs stuck in my head as I'm trying to talk. I was an on again, off again streamer until I caught Mr. Sealy P's VIP stream with DJ. And I said, you know what? I sent Mr. Sealy P a message. I said, you know, I've been streaming for 2 years and I've only got 22 subs. And he responded to my, I'm not doing anything here. He responded to my comment and he said, just keep doing what you're doing and keep the content fresh and this and that. And you know what? I've buckled down and I've been streaming every night after work. You know, a couple, 2 or 3 hours. I've done longer ones. I've got a 6.5 hour stream up, 5.5 hours. I've just been doing it and doing it and doing it, and I've got a whole bunch of maps that I'm working on. to keep it different every night I stream, and I've grown, and I think that's awesome. It's an easy way to meet people from in the YouTube community. It's an even easier way to meet people. Period. And I love yapping my mouth when I'm streaming, unless I'm really paying attention to something. So I like talking about my life, my wife, my kids, crap I've dealt with in recent years and in past. So easy, awesome way to meet people. Baby shark, I don't even know what that is. Am I missing something? YouTube timed you out for talking too much? Really? Is that a thing? I haven't been timed out for talking too much. Speaking of talking, there's 3 people watching. And cows, you're the only one talking to me. I don't bite hard. Um, I love talking to people. If you're in the chat, if you're in the stream watching, feel free to hop onto the chat stream. I will talk to you. I love meeting new people from anywhere, as long as I can speak or recognize your language. No offense, but I don't speak any foreign languages. I am considering learning some, but that at 38 years old is a tough thing to do. No way. Wow. That's funny. And if anybody notices, I will not acknowledge people begging for shoutouts. I will not acknowledge people begging for moderator status. If you come into my stream and you're belligerent or rude, it's an easy way to get booted by me. I do not tolerate shenanigans, foul language, for the most part, on my stream. If I do it, it's accidental, it's a slip up, it's not intended. But if you come in here into my stream, into my chat, and you start raising holy hell on my channel, you will not be allowed back in it. I give people one shot when it comes to that stuff. And that is, if you screw it up, that's on you. It's not on anybody else. So, I don't intend on having a lot of moderators, but the ones that I do have are the ones that have been with me for since I really started streaming, and the ones that are respectful. Doesn't mean everybody's gonna have moderator status, but there are a lot of people who will. Gotta get SamJam1107 back on my channel. I haven't seen him in a dog's age. There's another YouTuber. He's in my channel description. Go check him out. He's an aspiring young man from New Zealand. He was my very first subscriber to this channel. He's an awesome drone pilot. He's got some cool videos up on his channel. I appreciate that, cows. I really do. But as I was saying, SamJam117. It's exactly how it's spelled. SAMJAM1107. His videos aren't long, but he does put some of them up. And he's the one manning the drone that he's shooting his videos with. And he's, for being such a young man, he's doing an awesome job. So make sure you go check him out. I want him back on my channel. I haven't seen him in in a while, though. Like I said, I kind of miss talking to him. Hopefully, Sam Jim, if you catch this, I hope you see it. I'd love to have you on as a moderator along with Dom Witt and Cows and Golf Cart. Tried to get DJ, but either something went wrong or DJ didn't want to be. Which is no big deal, I don't mind. I just thought it'd be cool to have the man on here himself. Okay, that's that field done, and we got one more grass field. Look at all these fields we own. I want to show you peeps how many fields you actually can start out with on this map. Look at this. Half these fields are not even fields. They're just grass, empty grass fields or plots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one there, so 6. And let's see here. I didn't fertilize that field. How is that fertilized? Oh well. Whatever. You get the gist. That's all right. He doesn't. I don't expect anybody to accept it if they don't. I don't know if there's a way to turn that down. Like if somebody makes you a moderator, I don't know if you can deny that. I get a kick out of DJ's videos. I love watching his videos. I love listening to him do his streams, and I love all of his recordings and whatnot. He's an awesome dude to listen to and to be able to say I associate with him just in conversing through his videos and chats and whatnot and streams. I like his what I like most about DJ is his attitude towards life. That's what makes him a cool person to know and to be able to say, hey, I know that guy. It goes for anybody that's in my chats. I enjoy talking to people that join my chats and just strike up a conversation. I saw that, Cows. I did see your video with DJ. It's pretty sweet. I saw you had to take down the trees that Clutch hit him up with. I gotta give Clutch props on that one. That was good times. I watched Clutch do that, and then I watched DJ go to Clutch's and mow down trees on his end. Or cut down trees, I should say. He wasn't mowing trees on Clutch's map. He was just dropping trees left and right and then booking it on out of there. That was funny. Oh, I didn't turn time down. Shame on me. Bad, Tiny. Alrighty, I think I got... Nope, I missed a bit here, so we'll get this. There we go. Ka-chow. Oh, sweet, that's awesome to know. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to get it anytime soon. I have a little bit of money left on one of my cards that I had to purchase to pay one of my bills, but I don't like having to do that, but right now that's the best I can do. Okay, so I think that was the last field. Yep, nope, I missed field 13. I knew I missed that field, dang it. So, we gotta go over there. I am running a 3-day season, so this ought to be interesting as to how quick I can get stuff planted here. I'll have to turn time down tomorrow. Wow, I'm tired. Let's see here. Yeah, that's gonna be a toughie because my PlayStation Plus account expired today. it'll expire, I think, at midnight. So I won't be able to do any. I'll hopefully still be able to broadcast. But for joining games and streams or whatnot, unless I can renew my PlayStation Plus account, I won't be able to do much here for at least a couple of weeks, which sucks because I just managed to find everybody, Farmer Minn, or not Farmer Minn, Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. But we'll have to see what happens, I guess. As much as I love gaming, my family comes first, and food is more important than games. So. I can still do share play, and I can do recordings, so I can record the share play at least. SharePlay is almost the same as having a PlayStation Plus account, though, Cows. I actually did one for the first time with my oldest son. While this last week, he wanted to work on Sosnovka with me. Because that's a map we'd started months ago, and we hadn't been on it in a while, and he was using his mother's account, because she's got the PlayStation Plus account, or had. And hers ran out last month, and now mine ran out. So it's just like doing online multiplayer. You still have to have the same mods and everything downloaded. I don't know if both players have to have PlayStation, or if one player has to have PlayStation Plus. I think maybe one does, but I'm not 100% on that. So everything I just said could be wrong. I have a modded map on Sosnovka. I started with those little green glowy boxes, and then it just took the fun out of it, so I said, screw it, I sold them all, and I uninstalled the mod. Or actually, no, I tried to install the mod so I can get on Farmer Minn and GolfCart Jockey's stream last night, but weird. It's not expensive for 3 months. It's like 25 bucks. And it's not even expensive to do a whole year, but I'm not going to renew mine for 3 months and then renew my wife's in January for a year, and then I got to do mine again. So I want to do mine and hers all in one shot. I don't want to have to screw around with that. And that way we have a whole year where we don't have to worry about it. It's taken care of. And, yeah. Put this guy in here, out of the weather. I'm gonna shut that down, shut all the lights off. Looks like everybody bailed on us, cows. It's just you and me now. Yeah, it is. In the long run, she's right. It is a lot cheaper. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I love this map. I love the smaller field maps. I am doing Oakfield, which is the second runaround for me. But I'm doing that on a 6-day seasons, and I'm regretting the 6-day choice on the seasons. But if I do a big map with seasons and I run a short seasons, I start going crazy and getting everything, keeping my head about me as to what needs to be done and when. So. This is when I wish I had a jumper plow and something strong enough to move it. Thanks for the follow there, Killer Seeker. Appreciate it. Oh, no, don't put that down on the fence. My bad. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, I had Oakfield set on a 9-day seasons, and, or was it, no, what was it? It wasn't Oakfield, it was, I'm sorry, it was Goldcrest. It was on a 9-day seasons, and that is, it's ridiculous, because winter takes forever to get through. So, eh, uh, it's expensive though. I mean, there's no gold nuggets here on Altenstein, so you gotta do it all with a bank loan or sell off what you got and rebuy what you want, and then you gotta work it up. So, try not to sell any of my crops till winter hits, so when the prices are in a higher demand, make a little bit more money. Oh, I love plowing. I've taken a liking to plowing. But once you in seasons, once you plow once, you ain't gonna do it for another three cycles. So after it's all done the first shot, that's it. You ain't gotta worry about it for 3 years technically. Game years. This field leaves a little to be desired though because of this. Oh, come on, get over there. Start with cows and pigs on this map too. Yeah, you could, but I don't like taking away. I don't like changing the map too much. I know I sound like I'm whining a little bit, but I mean, I'm not going to take away from a field. If anything, I'm going to add to it. Because I don't like losing arable field space. Some of the grass fields that I have, I'm going to make larger for sure, but that's grass. So. Time is flying. I'll be able to jump out of this and into skip over to morning, so we have daylight to work in here in a couple hours. be nice. We it's a couple of 2 days late and a couple of dollars short, but I hope everybody had a wonderful Halloween. I was stuck at work for the first time in 16 years, so the wife got stuck taking the boys out herself, which she didn't mind doing it, but I missed out. The Valley, the old farm. I love the Valley, the old farm. Killer Seeker 69 has followed me 3 times. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. In a world do I have the Valley deals? Are you talking about a mudrunner, cows? Or are you talking about farm sim? If you're talking about mudrunner, that was a free DLC. The Valley and the Ridge, I think. I could be wrong on the name, but I don't know. Killer Seeker, if you are trying to friend request me or get me to friend request you, just a heads up, my settings are set so people cannot just randomly friend request me. If you send me a friend request through a friend of a friend, then I will gladly review your game content, and if you're legit... Oh, the Valley of... Okay. I like that map. It's another tough map. But anyway, Killer Seeker, if you were trying to send me a friend request, you'd have to do it through a friend of a friend, because I had to shut those settings off. Because somebody or something happened a couple weeks ago where, I don't know if it was malicious intent, where somebody tried to get onto my PlayStation and do something they weren't supposed to, but I lost 3 hours of game time because of it. So, my friends list has been pretty much cut off. So I will send friend requests to people I think would be advantageous to have, or I will review friend requests from friends of friends. But other than that, you can't just send me a direct friend request. And it's not because I'm mean or I'm rude or some kind of a-hole. I don't believe in people trying to pull crap on other people. So someone or something ruined it for everybody else. And if you keep following me, it's just an indication of somebody wanting a shout out, which now you've gotten it twice. And if that's your only intent, then after that last one, you will not be getting any more. No offense meant. I don't think I know you. You're not sending me a friend request, so you're not friends of friends. So I don't want to sound like a duty head. Anybody who is watching, the 2 people that are cows, I know you're one of them. I don't know who the other one is, but check out Cows Go Moo. He does have a YouTube channel. Check out Lunatic Calm. Check out DjGoHam. GolfCart Jockey, Farmer Minn, Mr. and Mrs. Aussie, Farmer Manu. They're all awesome streamers. They're all awesome FS17 players. How do I change that setting? Let's see what minor. What setting are you talking about, Cows? Okay, so I think he's good. Jump over to this one. that's out of the way. You can set in your friend request settings, it can be set to public, or friends of friends, or none, I believe. And I just set mine to, friends of friends, because not everybody out there has ill intents, but they're less likely to have ill intentions if they are friends of friends. Now, do I have another counterweight on this farm? I don't know, so let's take a peek see. Nope, I have to get on. That's okay. Alright, let's go to the store, we'll buy a weight. Get, followers. Give me 1 second, folks. And I'm back. Yep, that's at anyone. Their cows. That's what happened to DJ here about 3 weeks ago or so. Somebody tried to hack his PlayStation, and it wiped out. It did the same thing to him that it did to me. It knocked out 3 hours of game time, and whoever he was on with, they had to go back and do it all over again because he was in the middle of recording for a video. I just got dive bombed by Mothra in my living room. I don't even know where it came from. Oh, let's see here. Counterweights. What should I go with? I don't need anything huge. Can I paint that? Sweet. So, I think that one or that one matches better. So, nope. Alright. Close enough. It's a little up, a little up. Let's go plant some fields, man. Yeah, they did that when I think Facebook started having issues with friend requests and whatnot. PlayStation got affected too somehow, some way. Um, it's funny because when Hot Girls 95 shows up on your friend's request, it's like, yeah, no, I'm good, thanks. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta cultivate first, so we need to find the cultivator. Where's the cultivator? Jumping the gun here, getting ahead of myself. Is that my cultivator? Nope. That's my corn seeder. Where is the cultivator on this map? I think it's over here. Yep, there it is. Nope, that's its header. Charlie Anderson, man, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. That is not a cultivator. How's your morning, Charlie, or whatever time of the day it may be where you are located? I am in the northeastern part of the United States. Where is my cultivator at? Where is that? Do I own one? That's cool, Charlie. To check out my link, yeah. Somebody tried to do that while I was streaming with Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. They didn't even speak. They didn't speak English to begin with, and then they're like, "Oh, I threw you a link," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's good. It's gonna stay thrown." Oh, let's see here. Well, the pigs are doing phenomenal. The cows, on the other hand, we're gonna have to see if we don't have some stuff in silage and storage form. 10:30 on Charlie Anderson. Is that AM or PM? Oh, PM. My bad. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, wrong button. No, no, no. This button. Do I own a cultivator? I don't think I do. We are gonna have to fix that. Maybe. Yeah, sometimes you call them out and that's it, man. You know what I do? I ask them what 2 plus 2 equals, and then when they don't answer, it's a dead giveaway. Word up! I gotta find a cultivator. Uh, what do I want to go with? You're talking about that subsoil there? Right there, cows? It's not. I thought it was more expensive than that. Oh well. It's no worries there, cows. We don't judge. Let's see here. That needs 200 horsepower. What is this thing hauling? Not anywhere near what I need. I don't think the other one is either. Nope. Okay, so can't use the power arrows. Too much power needed. Yeah, no, no, no. It looks like it's a Massey Ferguson one. Cows does play 2017 there, Charlie. Excuse me. Dang, they're still going at it strong over there with Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. They've got almost four bunker silos filled up. They got one that looks like it's 99% full, and they got another one that they just started filling. Looks like they're cracking right along, man. I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Cultivator. I just bought a cultivator. Sorry, folks. I get sidetracked easily. Because PS4's better. No, I'm kidding. If I had a PC, I'd be living life on Farm Sim. Because of all the mods. Yeah. So I'm very happy to say my AG9 wireless headset has been working phenomenally. Not through any attempt for my kids to destroy it on me. I have a couple issues every once in a blue moon, but nothing serious, so that's awesome. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm paying attention. Charlie's been in here before. I haven't had a real problem with Charlie. He is a modder for PCs. Does his own stuff. I haven't had any issues with him. Dom Witt, I think we lost a while back. He was in my stream when I was working with Mr. and Mrs. Aussie. And I know GolfCart's probably asleep because he was up late with Farmer Minn. So I got set. I'm still watching Lunatic Com over here, so I'm not even on my own stream at the moment. No, Charlie's good. Charlie's been in here a couple of different times. He's alright. I do appreciate you keeping your eye open, though. Mr. Dom Witt tries to hang with me as much as he can, but people gotta sleep. Dom's young, so. I had one kid in here that was begging to be a moderator, and he got all bent out of shape when I made GolfCart and Dom moderators before him. I don't mind making people moderators, but I do it of my own accord and my own free will. I will not tolerate people begging to be moderators. And if I make somebody a moderator and they don't like it, I will happily retract that. I'm not going to make somebody do something or give somebody a job they don't want to have any responsibility to. I ended up a moderator on Big Daddy's channel. The same kid that was begging to be a moderator here made me a moderator on Big Daddy's channel. It's like, I didn't ask for that. And I just can't, when I'm watching other people, I try to keep a low profile. I don't want to intrude on their stream time. The only time I'll say anything while I'm watching is if they interact with me and ask if I'm going to be on later broadcasting or if I am broadcasting. To me, it's rude to do that to somebody who's streaming. Jump in and, hey, come check out my channel. It's just that's not right. People will find you if they want. You don't have to go broadcasting on somebody else's channel. Well, Charlie's not Charlie, Dom's 13, but Dom showed up one night. He said hello. We had a decent conversation, and you know, he didn't ask to be a moderator. I you know, he asked why I didn't have a moderator, or no, he didn't even ask that. He asked why I put somebody in timeout because I had a troll come on and try to start crap. And I said, well, I'm the only moderator at the moment, so I'm watching on my phone while I'm streaming, and I'm just multitasking. And if somebody tries to start something, I put them in timeout, or I kick them. Excuse me. And Dom's a level-headed, you know, young teenager, so I made him a moderator. He could learn a thing or two from Howard about 5,000 though. I think Howard might take him under his wing. Howard might be on here shortly. It's oh damn, it's 5:30 in the morning. Oh my god. Oh well. No, I hear you, cows. I might get my planning and plowing done. Oh, really? You're just gonna do that? That's cool. Not. Well, that guy's doing that. I can work over here with this guy. Babysit the AI. Spending my money. Taking all my money just sitting there. Normal or hard mode? I've never played this game on hard, ever. I've never played it on easy either. I've just played it on normal. 'Cause I'm a normal dude. No, I'm kidding. I never tried the hard mode route of this game. So if I take off a couple more of these guys, can I get rid of this? Can I just rehire the worker and not have to do this? Let's see here. They just handle. Cows, I can't see your whole question. I'm gonna have to jump over to my stream and read it. That's alright. Nope. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. Pachow. Do 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 do. Because you made a joke they were annoying. That's alright. Let's see, go back in there. What's that? Almost 2. Yeah, right. Come on, man. thing's killing me, Schmalls. Grr. Grr. No. If I had 71 subs, I lost one somewhere. Well. There's a lunatic. Nope. Yep. There it is. Nope. I feel nature calling. Yeah, you know what? I hear you there, cows. I've tried to do that twice on Welker's farm, and it's an awesome map. It's cool that it's you know, designed after the actual farm and whatnot. But it's not a single player map by any means. When you play that map, the best way to play that map is to have 6 people working it, and each person has a specific job or task that needs to be done, taken care of, completed. Yeah, tell me about it. Alright, I am going to take a quick break because the next field we got to do is over there, and I actually have to do that one manually. So I will put this guy, oh nope, he's done, I think. Well, they're just plowing right through everything. Ha 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 ha. See what I did there? Go top, make sure you got everything. Yep, he did. Sweet. Awesome sauce! Alright, let's go to first person here. We'll drive over here to this field and get that started. Yep, 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 yep. Sweet. Yeah, well, that's why I have Oakfield, and Goldcrest still. You know, I'm friends with PlayStation gamer, Donkey J Don, or I think is his name. I tried to get onto I tried to give him and another worker a hand on Welkers one night, and I couldn't get on. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get on, and they couldn't figure out why I couldn't get on because I had all the mods and everything. And it wasn't 5 or 10 minutes after I finished, I gave up trying to get on, my router crashed, which is why I couldn't get onto the server. So, but him and his buddy have been working the hell out of that map, and he's been doing awesome with it. But if I were to have, 5 other players join me on that map, I would probably try to take another crack at it. But I can't do it on my own. It's just too much. So I have Goldcrest, I have Sosnovka that I'm in the process of working and modifying. I am using, and I've actually researched this, so don't call me a nerd. I actually looked this up, because Altenstein is a town in Germany. I use the Bohemian and Moravian geomod. If you give me a second. Find one real helper. Yep, I hear you, man. Likewise. Word. It's the Bohemian / Moravian geomod. Was the closest thing I could find to the weather patterns for Altenstein in Germany. And I don't care if you really call me a nerd, because, I got called a nerd at work for looking it up. On that note, cows, I have to use a little Wrangler's room. I will have my phone on me, and I will be right back in the chat so I can keep chatting with you. Hopefully my mic didn't screw up there, and you can all hear me still. And I left my damn phone turned all the way up, of course, like an idiot. Give me a second, cows. I'll save this real quick, I'll jump out and I'll show you. Oh, cool, thank you. Yeah, the Moravian, the Bohemia and Moravia combo there was the closest thing I could, was the closest thing I could find for that geo mod. No problem. I'm glad you found it. As you can see, it's kind of wet weather, but we're not doing anything in spring right away, so won't be harvesting anything till any crops anyway till summertime, August. Hopefully my grass comes in quick. On that note, I'm going to jump over to morning. It will go to dawn, 6:47 in the morning. And we have grass growth, so now I'm going to have to switch over to something with skinny tires. And we have daylight again. So now comes the time when I stop time period. Yeah, they tend to do that with the seasons mods. They'll get it. That's like the Chinese mods. It begs the question: were they planning on a Japanese or Chinese map when they uploaded those? Okay, so now I'm gonna jump over here. We're gonna slow down time so it's not going crazy. There we go. Just turn up your timetable, I think. I'm not sure. This guy is killing me here. You're telling me you didn't have enough room to just turn around? Yeah, it makes you wonder, right? So the issue with this field, Dom Witt is back in the house. What's going on, Dom? The issue with this field is if you hire a worker to plow this field, it'll plow it, but then it'll take out everything else around it too. So you got to do a couple of passes on each end of the headlands, minus the one up there by the road. Dom Witt, what's up? Hope you got a good night's rest, man. Oh, it didn't stop. That sucks. I'm innocent, Dom. Don't listen to him. I had nothing to do with it. So we'll make 3 passes here. We'll do 3 passes on the other end and up the other side. And I can set a worker on this and hopefully not have to worry about him screwing it up. No, I'm running the Wales Geo on Ballencraig, or Ballencraig, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, that's a wet. That one's a wet mod there for Wales. The rain passes. You get a couple of good days here. Your decent days come later in the season. I mean, I've got 3 days worth of rain coming according to mine, but I'm not harvesting anything yet, so hopefully it won't be an issue. We're still showing snow in the middle of freaking, or on the last freaking day of fall too, so we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I couldn't wait for West Coast to come out, and it did, and I was like, oh my god, I kept getting lost on the map. Like, it's an awesome freaking map. It's just, I could never figure out where the hell I was going. We're gonna have to buy another tractor here. I'm gonna need something with skinny tires on it for mowing, so I don't destroy my crops or my grass. Oh, that's cool. Let me get out of my stream here and head back to Lunatics. I don't like watching my stream when I already got 2 other people in there watching it. Well, there's nothing worth using. I mean, you might want to find yourself a decent medium-sized tractor to use as a mod. I run all the mods on mine. I don't take anything off just in case. But I don't end up using a lot in game, which I might. I'll have to change my save list for that next time I fire it up. My bad. So what's everybody got planned for this fine Saturday? Yeah, no. Big Bud would be, the only thing I could see a Big Bud being used for on this map is compacting the silage bunker. That's it. And that would be the small one. Dom, you got anything going good today? Yeah, my weekend starts tonight at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, I'll still be able to at least stream. I don't at this point. I don't care about being able to join multiplayer games, but as long as I'm still able to stream, that's all that matters to me. Hopefully, I screwed up the 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 set payment arrangement with the internet company when I did what I did. It's worked in the past, but I don't know if it'll work this time. I was able to postpone the payment till yesterday, and I was unfortunately able to pay the whole amount due. So I took what was due, and I paid half of it. And the last time I did that, I kept the internet up for another 2 weeks. So hopefully it screwed it up just enough that I'll be able to keep streaming. So far, so good. I mean, I'm still streaming, so. And it was due yesterday, so. See what happens, I guess. Lazy Saturday, huh, Dom? I like those days. Those are the best. Those are the best weekend days. Nothing to do, nothing to have to worry about. Of course you do. Gotta run right into that bar. Yes. There is a fertilizer refill inside that barn over there with not that crap barn, but that barn there is where you refill your seed or your fertilizer. And then I'll show you really quick. So you have to open these doors. Um, yeah, yeah. There's your fertilizer fill point, and I guess water tank too. I don't know, but whatever. And then here's your seed refill point right there. And then we have two manure pits. There's one right there for the cows, and then there's one over here somewhere. Nope, not that way. There's one right here for the piggies manure. You have a hayloft, straw loft right here. That's the pliget slurry pit. There's the piggies. And over here, cows are in here. You gotta clean them up in here. You gotta clean this mess up in here. You can actually move this guy around. It's kind of funny, you know, they're static. I knocked him over once with a tractor. I felt bad. We got a cow down, so I don't think you can pick them all up, but I think it's just these guys, the little ones. And then out back here, you have your water fill point, your mower is stored here, and then your feed point. And I still have yet to figure out what. Oh, that's where you buy the cows. So I never looked at that before. You got a little storage area in here. I don't know what those are for. What is it? What is this? Ooh, Castrol motor oil in 55-gallon drums. Sweet. There we go. So there you go. Sheep farm is, I'll bring up the map, upper, like the top 3/4-ish version of the map. Pigs and cows are on the farm. Sweet. Yeah, the little cows you can pick up. I didn't know that. Somebody pointed that out. I can't remember who. You can actually move those little guys around a little bit. Okay, so I think that guy's all set with that. Domwit's gonna be on PlayStation 4. Sweet, you're making a move from the dark side. Awesome sauce. No, I don't think so, cows. Why are you all that far away? You don't need to be that far away. Come on. Oh, okay. You're gonna fight me on it. I'm sure he's heard of him. Really? You're gonna do me like that, worker? Leave a little strip here? And I'm not even plowing in the right spot, go figure. Oy vey. Now the Xbox One X, that's just got the 4K gaming capability, right? If I'm not mistaken. What's next here? No, I can't. That map's useless. Let's go in here. Look at the fields, they look so pretty. Oh, that's cool, Dom. Alright, so that's cultivated. That one's cultivated. Alright, so we'll go this way, we'll start this field. Down here, we'll make this crappy field into a field. Dom's an okay kid, and I haven't had any. Like I said, Dom's been with me. One of the ones that came in and started chatting away and didn't beg for anything, didn't ask for anything, and he's been. I gotta give him props. He tries to hang with me as long as he can until he just gets too tired and he drops out. That I understand. I couldn't hang late at night with the big kids either when I was younger. Everything he does is much appreciated. Dom will even hop out of chat and stream and look stuff up for me if I'm having issues with stuff. I didn't start with snow on mine, I don't think. I can't remember. But, could be wrong. Probably am. Okay, so here's that border. There. Dom, you better hit me up too, man. I ain't got no 4K gaming, but go look up Barney. One of the dinosaurs I hated the most. Hey, me. Now I should be able to hire a worker on this one and get this one plowed up. Hopefully. I think Dom is on Xbox One at the moment there, Kels, if I'm not mistaken. I remember him saying that one of these a few nights ago, or when we were first chatting. I have Farm Sim 15 on Xbox One, but I don't have an Xbox Live account at the moment, or a gold account, or whatever it is. as you need. Guess so. Hey man, when I got back in the video game, and that was when that was the first console I had. It was an Xbox One. A buddy of mine had it, talked me into it. Then he went to PlayStation, talked me into that. And I kept the Xbox One, and I bought a PS4. Then I bought another PS4 so I could play with the kids on Farm Sim. My kids. You know what? You're right. You can start plowing as soon as you start playing. So it did take. I think I sped time up a little bit to get rid of the snow. I'm sorry. I haven't been on this in like I don't know, a weekish. And my brain's fried after a day. I'm still on year one. I literally just started this. Did like a week ago. I started it, played it for 10 minutes. I was having a bad night, so I said screw it, shut it down. And I don't think I did anything else. That was a night I tried to do some Need for Speed a little bit, and I was sucking at that. I just had an off night and didn't want to do anything, so. But the ground temp is warm enough where you can start plowing and cultivating and fertilizing and all that crap. Dom, if I could remember my gamer tag, I'd give it to you, honestly. But I'm good. I'm not a very good recipient of being given stuff. That's just my nature. Yeah, see? So there. Because if you bring up your menu, you can still, even if on the first day, you can still plant stuff. Like wheat, barley, canola, potatoes, sugar beets, all the good stuff. I might do some poplar, but I don't have the money for a forager. I'd have to lease it if I did that. And that field over there is going to get cultivated and sown with grass. I'm going to have to plow the borders for that over there, though. Gonna let this guy go. This guy's done, finally. Move this over here. Get this started. I was saying the other night, I was not a fan. I was all gung-ho for Seasons when it came out. And then I started a map on Goldcrest, and I learned the hard way, the learning curve on it, and I wasn't paying attention to my seeding, my sowing stages for ground temps, and I lost my first crop because I planted way too early. So once I realized, I lost a butt ton of money that first year, or that first mistake. But I made it through the year. I corrected it, and I brought in a butt ton of sunflowers. And I'm just coming into my second year on Goldcrest. I don't even have animals yet. There you go, man. Right? I don't think this map is... what can you not do? Oh, they did add sugarcane to this map. So yeah, now you can do everything on this map. Cool. Yeah, yep. And then I stopped using them. I got upset. I got aggravated with it. I just said, you know what? No, this as cool as it is to have seasons on console. I'm good. And then started using the money cheat mods more and more and more and more and more. And I almost lost interest in the game because of that thing. And then I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's try this one more time the right way. And I uninstalled the mod and started playing for reals that are as real as you can get it. And I found a lot more enjoyment in it. I'm gonna mute my mic here for a little bit, fellas. If you something comes up or I feel I need to pop in and say something, I will. Yeah, cows, you do start with the bacon and steak. Dom, the skip the night is actually with the seasons mod. If you get after 2100 hours, you can choose to skip to morning or dawn. So it's not actually it's built into the seasons mod itself. On the PlayStation controller, after your clock in-game clock hits 2100 hours, on a PlayStation controller, it is L1, R1, and triangle will bring up the menu to skip night. And Cows just pointed out a cheat for that too. Cows, if you want to rattle that by him, because now I can't even freaking remember it. Yeah, that's true, man. I forgot that that was an option on this map. Somebody ditched a harvester in the creek. That's cool. Good thing there's no water in there. Could you imagine a contamination? Wish you could fix these things up and use them, man. That'd be so cool. Dom? So what's everybody's opinion on crossplay? Hopefully going to be a thing on Xbox to PlayStation 4. I hear you there, cows. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it, Dom? I just had a damn spider drop down onto my freaking lap while I'm playing Farm Sim. I hate spiders. Breath enable the old massey pig. Oh, that sucks, cows. I love that old massey pack. It's one of my favorite mods on this game. What are you doing? No, you weren't supposed to do. Okay, well, okay. Cool. Now I have another arable field, you freaking stupid AIs. How the hell did he even get over there? Ugh. Bro, you're killing me, Smalls. Ugh, I did not want that. Well, it's a good thing I got plenty of other freaking grass fields to use. Let's finish it. Fine. Yeah, some of the textures and some of the textures weren't as good as they could have been. I do like the tractors though. The harvester was my biggest complaint of that. It looked too, I don't want to say plasticky, but this is the best way I can describe it. Cows, did you use those little green glowy things again? Or did you sell all of your stuff? Peter J300 series. I don't. Is that an inside joke or something? I don't know what that is. Sorry. My bad. Alright, okay, so we'll go in here now. Oh, okay, word. I'll let it slide this time, man. Ah, gotcha, okay. Look at that mountain view in the background, isn't that cool? It looks so pretty. So pristine. I'll shut up now. Yes, you are done. Good. You did it right. Awesome sauce. I get back to work. At the moment, Dom, I don't, for what you've seen in the equipment fact sheets that they do, that everybody does seems to do on Friday, because they can call it Fact Sheet Friday, there's going to more than likely be John Deere DLC, but for right now, they're only telling us what we're getting is what's in game. But give them time. Now that the moderators, or the not the moderators, now that the modders have access to be able to do that, there's going to be a lot of mods, I think, for John Deere now, for console. Took Giants years to get John Deere to agree to being on console. They didn't want to have anything to do with it. They were strictly PC because that's where the money seemed to be, and there was enough of an outcry. Somebody finally managed to cut a deal with John Deere for console. Yeah, more than likely, cows. That seems to be how they're running it. There's no way that guy's done. Yeah, exactly, Dom. Right there. FS19 hype. You got him, man. Yeah, they did, and it was computer based. It was PC based, so they had to have their little "yeah, we're on computer and that's it" moment, and then they realized that console players were screaming for John Deere, and they're like, "Oh wait, maybe we should do this too." Huh, that's odd. I didn't even know about that, Gauss. you shouldn't have to try too hard. He was on here with GolfCart Jockey here a couple weeks ago, or last week I think. They ended up jumping the JCBs down by the river. And whoever just joined, welcome. You're in the chat stream, please say hello. I'd love to chat with y'all. I had my headset on mute. I was catching up with Mr. and Mrs. Aussies stream for helping out DjGoHam. See, I always scare people off when they hop in here. I'll say hello and I'll offer for them to chat, and they're like, "Oh no, he saw me. Gotta run." The more people I get on in here chatting, the more happier I am, the longer I'll be on. I love chilling with people on chat stream here. Learn where people are from, what time of the day it is. There's somebody on here from Scotland. One of my viewers is from Scotland. That's on my bucket list, visiting the Scottish Highlands. That's where my family name originates from, on my father's side. And it was, oh, what, really? Come on, guys. Carl Wallace, what is up, my man? How you doing today? Thanks for joining. My father's side of the family originated from the Scottish Highlands, and the original name was spelled Kerr, and it was pronounced care with a Scottish twang to it. Aw, kitty wants snuggles, huh there, cows? I wish my cat did that to me. She hates my guts. Doesn't help that I accidentally stepped on her when she was a kitten, but she walked behind me, and you know what? I fell on my face to prevent harming the kitty, so we're even. Of course, they say cats don't forget. My opinion, a little bastards are always out trying to kill us. Gotta worry about cat scratch fever. They intentionally stop in front of you because you know they know you'll stop and trip over themselves to prevent hurting them. They're smarter than we think they are. I miss having a pooch. Grew up with dogs in the house my whole life. One purebred black lab, black lab Saint Bernard mix, and then after those two, and we all moved out of the house and on with our own lives. My parents, my mother actually acquired a third black lab mix for the old man when he was dealing with cancer. Kept him active, kept him out of the house, kept him out of trouble. Oh, let's see here. We need to get a tractor running. Oh, okay, that needs 75 horsepower, so we need something low cost with a decent amount of horsepower. Let's see here. Ooh. You could buy that. That's got plenty of power to move stuff around and do stuff. A shootler? A shootler? I don't know how that's pronounced. Whatever. It's a maybe. Ooh, yes. Yes. That is what we're gonna do right there. Found it. Need a front loader. Put a long pre-filter. Do narrow tires. Lifting arms or hydraulic pistons? Sweet, Carl. Fix the do that. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Alrighty. Oh, the antique tractors? Yeah, those would actually work pretty decent on this farm too, Moo. So let's hop over to our new ride. Oh yeah. Looks kind of dorky, but you know what? It won't screw up my grass fields. Let's go. Yeah, neither have I, cows. I don't get it. Still got to pick up that 3-point hitch somehow, and it's all done with hydraulics, so. I haven't actually seen that one yet, Carl, even on the PC gamers that I do watch. I put narrow tires on it, and I didn't need those. Like a dork. Let's see here. I gotta buy normal tires. We'll go standard. That won't cost anything, at least. Oops. I forgot that was in there. Oh well. They are, Carl, yes. The cows and the pigs are on the main farm on this map. The sheep are not. The sheep are... Oh, there you go. There's the map. I can't zoom in on it, but... What you getting there, cows? Are you going for the Massey pack? Carl, you're on Xbox as well, no? Oh, that sucks, cows. Carl, you're on Xbox or are you PC too? Or both? Ah, that's right. Okay, I couldn't remember. I got everybody all excited about this map, and I got another 10 minutes or so, and I'm gonna have to call it quits. I'm starting to wind down here. That coffee and those monsters are wearing off fast. Get some wheat going in the ground finally. We got fields being plowed and cultivated. Everything's fertilized. I missed one grass field, so might have to fix that. Arthur Chapman, I was checking. I'm on his gaming page for Facebook. He has been given early access from Giants for FS19 gameplay and streaming as well. Giants contacted him via email. They're going to allow him to play the game and stream it on YouTube and Twitch, I believe. So if anybody wants an early peek at the game, hit Arthur Chapman up. Tell him I sent you. I don't know if he's going to be doing live streams. He only really does recordings. He'll even record his live streams, and then he'll post them up a couple of days later, just so he has something to put up on his channels, or on his YouTube channel, for that matter. Dude, I saw that in DJ's chat last night. I was going crazy at work with that kid. You remember me? You remember me? Dude, chill out. He didn't answer you the first time. He ain't gonna answer you the next 30 questions. Yeah, not really. I used to enjoy. He used to do a lot more live streams, and I mean like actual live streams on YouTube, and I miss that. I enjoy listening to him deal with his kids. It's kind of awesome what he does with them and keeps them active and out and about, and what he does with his business and everything. Cedar's gonna give me grief right there, I think. Let's turn this guy around. There we go. Time. Was he? Yeah. I know DJ said something to somebody, and that person, there goes my mic again. I touched it, and it screws up. I know DJ made a comment to somebody, and that got that somebody kicked, but I can't remember who it was. But usually, if somebody has to say something, especially the streamer has to say something. What's that? Twitch? Cows? Yeah, I hear you, Carl. 38 years young. I know all about joint pain. Trust me. Especially when you got to pick up 120-pound brake drums on a daily basis. Alright, so we got our first field going in. This guy is not done. He missed a little strip, so we'll fix that. It wasn't that. Uh, it wasn't that the one that you said. So you said something to him as well, cows, about calming down. But there was another one that DJ actually said something to about something. I missed what the kid said by the time DJ said something, and I caught on that he was actually causing trouble. I missed what was said to begin with. So it is what it is. You can't make everybody's child listen to you. And some people's children weren't raised to respect others, so that's on them. Of course, that's the old school in me. You didn't speak unless you were spoken to, and they always said yes sir and yes ma'am, and that was it. You always treated your elders with respect. Some I saw a comment made by somebody somewhere on I don't remember, it was Facebook or somewhere else. Uh, they made a comment as to, I'm told to respect my elders. Uh, I should get the same respect from my elders that they demand of me. So until I get that respect, I don't have to respect anybody. That's not how it works in life. When you become an elder, then you respect. You expect respect from other people. You don't live in your life that way. It's just not the way to do it. That's how I see it, though. That's not everybody's way of thinking or life. So to each their own. You either show respect and you get respect in return, or you don't, and you're gonna get treated like the person you're acting like. Even my kids, when they're talking to somebody, they act the way I act when I was a child. You know, I don't haul off and scream at them if they say hello to somebody. It's just being polite. But adult conversation, unless they're actually spoken to directly, engaged with, um, they tend to just, chill out and listen to the conversation and have a good time. Alright, for everybody in the chat, Carl Wallace, thanks for joining. Cows, as always, I appreciate chatting with you. Dom, it was nice to have you pop back in, even if it was for a short bit. No worries on the rest of the stream. It's been a quiet night. For anybody who sees this video in the future, if you're bored enough to stick around for a 3-hour video, check out everybody in my. Yeah, that's true, Coz. That's sad but true. Check out everybody that I have in my chat or my channel description. We got GolfCart Jockey, DjGoHam Gaming, Cows Go Moo, Farmer Minn, Mr. and Mrs. Aussie, who have been going for more than 12 hours, if I'm not mistaken, strong in an effort to help DjGoHam raise money for breast cancer awareness. All the money that he is raising is going to help women who cannot afford mammograms to prevent for early detection of possible breast cancer. What time is it? What do we got here? I'm coming up on 20 minutes to 7, so they're just about at their mark. They've been doing an awesome job all night. There's a couple of other peeps, Lunatic Calm, check them out. Farmer Manu, who I just learned of tonight, and I'm actually in on his chat or his stream. I'm watching on my cell phone while I'm broadcasting here. Go check all those peeps out. Give them a like, give them a sub. Hit that bell. That way you know when they go online. Um, they're an awesome group of people. Clutch Simulations is another one. Check him out. He's PC, but he's an awesome streamer slash video putter-upper dude. There's a whole laundry list. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. But that's coming up on 3 hours flat, so if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Thumbs up always help. If you want to share any of my videos, please be my guest, have at it. Any comments, questions, or suggestions are more than welcome in the comment section below. And I'm multitasking, so bear with me. Yeah, I will respond to any comments, questions, suggestions. Constructive criticism is welcome. There's, no jokes today. It's been a quiet night for cows. Cows, I'll catch you later. I will be on again tonight, hopefully, as long as I am able to stream, meaning if I have internet service, I will be back. And that's it. So, much love, y'all. You guys all have a wonderful day, night, evening, and keep farming.